Howdy there, folks, and welcome back to Production Line. We have been working our rear ends off, putting down all the specializations, and as you can see, our cars are moving along nicely. There is a bottleneck here. Yes, there is several places actually, but we have left some space to upgrade the production area so that that won't actually become a issue in the long run. Right now, though, there's car backups from achievement. Whoop whoop. There's backed up cars from the get-go because we let the cars get produced as far as we had built, and at present they're just working their way out the door. So I think eventually our cars will be spaced out a little bit more than they are at the moment. But one thing at a time. Between episodes, I decreased the sales premium of the cars here for the simple reason that they were not getting sold anymore. So yeah, that's sort of why that happened. Put down some extra dippity doopities around, which is awesome, and gonna try to increase the price again a little. Just got a stockpile of cars earlier on. Last time we started researching or started, working our way towards getting the administration and rework, quality assurance. We're gonna move those up, I think, so as to that cannot happen. There we go. So as to be able to reduce the amount of defected cars we send out there, because right now, if we look into, that's the wrong menu. If we look here, it's at 66.67%, and that's not superbly well. I'm excited to see if us selling mid-range cars will affect the total amount of cars sold. I think it will. I mean, that would make sense, strictly speaking, but one never knows. So we're gonna leave the factory running and see if this number ticks up. 325. Let's see. Close that down. 333 and 182. So I think that went up at the same rate as the other ones. We're gonna go in here and we're gonna use this production line here. Eventually, we're gonna use this as a sort of high-end car production. Which will have all the dippities that you can dream of in a car, which will make them all expensive and nice to use. I'm not even sure if you can actually, because I think some of these here will have to be fit on specialized slots rather than just thrown in there. But we'll see. We'll see. Add that in. Yes, please. Then we're going to create a similar model, and we're going to call it the Sedan V1. We're going to tear out all these here. Just have it as a plain old car, and we're going to produce that here. We're going to change the schedule, remove that. New entry V1, yes, and that's all you will produce down here. Up here we'll have more of a, eventually we'll have a shared or different production schedules for these two, because these are the ones who decide what kind of cars get produced, and there is some sort of body design. I'm guessing that's where you design your different cars. So yeah, we can actually queue that up and we can figure that out. That was not this one. Now you undo it. Thank you very much. Administration, yeah, okay. So we can just queue this one up. Beautiful. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe that's how. Maybe it's not. I seem to remember there being their own research, like sports cars and all sorts of things here. That was their own little research to click. But I can't see them anymore, so I'm guessing they're replaced by something else. What we can do though is we can Nope. We can go in here and we can research center. That'll be awesome. Is that under here maybe? Would make sense for it to be under administration. Oh, it's got its own little thing. How wonderful. Move that up past those. Move that all the way up to the top, I think. There we go. We've got a little space here too, but I'm not sure how big these research centers are. And depending on how big they are, we might want to, you know, rethink our strategy in that regard. There we go. Put down another power plant in the corner there. And what we can do is to, you know, unlock these little wings here, because we're definitely making money right now. And use these spaces around here to put down some more production facilities. In terms of will we make it or not, right now we are producing 14 cars an hour. That would be roughly 280 a day, plus, you know, 4 times 14, which is 52, no, 56. So 326 cars now a day, and that should bring us fairly close. It should actually pass us the mark of where we have to be in terms of total amount of cars sold and made and whatnot. A little bit of funky speaking and doing math and doing YouTube and all sorts of things at the same time might not be. I mean, I'm struggling enough as it is with you know, producing this stuff as is. Let's see, that would be there we go. The dashboard, so it's supposed to be in between here. Bit air conditioning. How long? 2 minutes. Absolutely doable. We'll put it there, and then we'll send this way through and up back. We'll actually pull that out. And we'll go like so, and conveyor like so. Beautiful. What we should also hear my voice get going able here. I think we'll put that to Q and this to Q, so as to get more resources imported quicker. Sedan V1. Yeah, that's how it's pronounced, by the way. Sedan V1. Yeah, and up here it's doing pretty nice. Still excited to see whether or not we can get the cars, like different car types, or not. I want the research center now so I can put it down. Was it somewhere else? No one. Missing upgrade? Well, buy all. Buy one, buy all. Yes, buy all of those. And yes, buy all of those. Thank you very much. And in terms of... there's no upgrades to that. Faster drying already done. Beautiful. And here, faster drying already done. Beautiful. And the cars are actually getting stuck here, but mostly because of resources, I think. Yeah, waiting for resources is more than half of the time. You know, let the cars wait here. We're spending this fit door panels thing. Which is kind of ridiculous, but they have a fair amount of way to go, though. So I suppose that's sort of why it's a thing. The cars are moving along nicely, making some quick dough. I mean, look at that bank account. What's the missing feature that I would love to see is an ability to pay back your loans. I mean, I've never heard of a bank that wouldn't accept you paying back the loan early. Of course, they make less money on it, but you know, shh, don't tell anyone, right? Air condition is fitted in. I suppose that's, yeah, that's in there somewhere. Which one would that be? That would be over here somewhere, wouldn't it? Fit accessories. We cannot fit. It wouldn't be electronics, would it? Nope. Alright, so we cannot fit air conditioning in the cheap cars, unfortunately, for the people who buy the cheap cars. Quite a few defects on our cars, actually. Will be great to. Oh, we got the research center. Will be great to get the quality assurance specializations and such as well in there. Let's go ahead and make the research centers a thing. What's the point of this thing? Alright, let's demolish that. Put that there. Then we'll do another one over there. Research center. And of course that doesn't fit. There's no way to make that fit. Kind of annoying. Kind of annoying not to fill this whole space up. Well, we can put some design studios or some craziness in there. Who knows? Who knows? Tetris in here. Won't fit. We'll have two gap here too. Kind of annoying. And super annoying actually. But oh well. Ooh, more achievements. Holy McMoly, doing a real nice job at this. I take it. What are we researching now? Quality assurance. Alright, we'll leave that be, I suppose, for now. Or we could put another lab in and tear it out when that time comes. We'll do that. We'll put another couple of labs in, I think. Put in there. We'll put a couple in here as well. Hang on, 1, 2, 3. We could do 4 of the regular ones. Is there a running cost difference? 102, 6 employees, and 60. All right, so it's cheaper with 2 of these then. Research center. Just put them in like that. 0.4 difference in the research trees, and that's nice. Cars, 442, 542. We can't even read the numbers here. And 358 of the mid-range car segment. Beautiful. Beautiful. Up here. Still missing resources up here, but you know, we haven't done the research for faster overhead conveyors yet, so it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Would have been awesome would have been if you could, you know, make different floors and such. That would have been cool. Or a wider aspect to the game where you could, you know, buy a factory, you know, world view, buy a factory, then move on into that factory, and then you know, put places in the world to sell it and all your cars and such. Thinking about freight and all sorts of additional elements. Q&A specialization, beautiful. And that will be coming in over here, believe it or not. Visual inspection, put that there. Takes 1 minute 51. Performance check. Missions check. Actually, let's go ahead and tear these out again. See if we can't theoretically fit to... If I were to put it there, That was visual inspection, right? Or was that the... Yes, it was. And emissions check. Beautiful. And then we'll bring it up here and through this way. Then we'll have a smart, what do you call it? Smart conveyor junction, smart junction. Will be here somewhere, and then we'll throw all the defect cars this way for some rework before they get sent back to the line. Yeah, I'd see your defects. Thank you very much. Don't have any way to fix that at the moment, but we're 68% of the way there, so you know. And we'll just tear this out, I think, and then we'll wait for the rework to come in. It's just 20% off, 20% away, almost there, almost there. Yeah, and now almost at 10% away, so, you know, we're moving along nicely. What we'll have to do, though, is we'll have to find that conveyor, smart conveyor. Where is Smart Junction? Are you kidding me? It's all the way over there? Ah, come on. Well, I suppose we'll just have to add these to queue then. Like so. Keep things along. We'll just move the conveyor belts up this way. And then to the rework section. There we go. Go. Pause everything. Hold your horses. This can take quite some time, as far as I can tell from the devlogs. So I'll just put down 3 from the get-go, I think. Like so. Beautiful. No defects. No upgrades. Advanced fault diagnostics. Oh, right. We're currently moving cars along quicker than we can export them, so we'll need another export site as well. We have one in here? We don't. Ah, shoot. Crapsicle. This is going to be pain in the butt. Crapsicle. Did not think about this. If we rent this, we could send the cars over this way. And we'll have to demolish this one. We have another importer here, so we can do that from there. And we can send the cars this way and export them here. And here. And here, and here, and everywhere. Technically, that is a thing we could do. We could also do computerized sales, this one. Which is an upgrade to the sales department. We'll go ahead and we'll... yep, what the heck. Make so much money anyways. Why not? We'll rent all this space. And then we'll move this one to over here. And hook that up to something or other. Like so. Then we'll send some of the cars over this way. And then we'll demolish this thing. And export right over there. And bring this way. Like so. Upgrade all slots. moved the cars along nicely. Big stop again though, so you know, it's temporary joy. But that should take care of some of our backlog, I think. Holding things up back here. It's still this little frickin' Alright, resource conveyor. Over this way, please. Now there is a way, and I think that's something we have to research. No? Supply stockpile? Right there. Hopefully that can stockpile some of these resources. Eventually we can tell it to stockpile whatever resources this thing requires. Because it doesn't take that long. It's just waiting for resources. That's what's holding everything up. Kind of irritating. But it will work out in the end, I'm sure. There we go, design studio. Done and done. Let's go in here and have a look at the design studio. Ooh, that takes up quite some space, that one. Put it in the corner. What do we want? Sports car, off-road. Let's do SUV, shall we? Research now. We'll put another science studio in here, like so. We'll also go in here and we'll have a look at where are the conveyors. Predictive stock control should that should help out a little, but I think there's some way to set like what kind of things you want the stockpiles to stock. Well, maybe you can do that from the get-go. Maybe I'm just derping around. Yeah, here we go. What kind of items do you need? Alarm, you need chip, you need door panel, and servo. Alright, so add item, alarm. They keep 2 of those in stock. Chip, they 5 of those. I'm thinking that probably goes somewhere else as well. Door panels, keep 10 on stock. What else was it? Servos, right. Right, servos. Add item. Servo. Upgrade all. What was this? Oh, predictive stock control. Yes, upgrade everything. Where was that servo? Servo. Servo, there we go. Keep 3 of those in stock. What do you require? Hopefully that will increase the whole, you know, how long things take. Stuff happening here. Fit door panels, does that take longer than other things as well? No, doesn't. Alright. This far from every importer everywhere. I get it. I get it. Hopefully that reduced the waiting time for resources. Yes, it did. Beautiful. Beautiful. Anyways, I think we'll leave it there for today. Hopefully you all enjoyed the episode. If you did, please smack the like button. It means a great deal. And, you know, if you want to stay up to date on all things average, or this series and any other series I might do, for example, Planet Coaster or Factorio or whatever, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And hopefully I'll see all you guys in the next one. Till then, cheerio.